You've been using your Keza Gatame to get into your Kata Gatame, but you're sick of doing that and stopped working. Time to use your Keza and switch it around into a D'Arce. My name is Trent, I'm from Kinetic Martial Arts. This is the channel for interested instructors and club owners that are looking for some inspiration for the next class. See you on the mats. We're starting a standard side control, switching around, pull your arm through, Keza Gatame. From Keza, the partner will often push on the face, pump the elbow through and slide down to what's called the Kata Gatame. The more the hips are faced away from you, the better. You can do that sometimes with your own knee. This time, starting the same Keza Gatame, he pushes his arm, pushes down. Now he reacts the other way when you try to pump the elbow. Pull his head up. Now we've got the opportunity to bring our arm around under the neck. Look at this, we've got an arm triangle. Rolling them onto their side, keeping that arm that they've got close to your hip, and we should look for a D'Arce choke there. So we're going from Keza Gatame, and we've either got the Kata Gatame or the D'Arce. Starting in Keza, pulling the person through, nice and high. They'll push, they're reacting, we pump the arm through. Again, looking how deep we take the arm, take the back leg through, using that knee to push his hips slightly away from us, and we should get the choke. This time, he pushes on his face again, we push, he reacts against, and we go the other way. So this time we're pulling the exact opposite way to his reaction. Again, keeping that arm nice and tight. If we need to, we use our own free arm to pump his elbow through, keeping it deep and close to our chest. Should be able to get the choke there. Let's look at that again, this time in no-gi, starting off in our side control. We can pummel that arm through and we'll end up again just pumping through and finding our Keza. Notice that in this point, we can use our own leg, grabbing our leg right there to support it and make sure it's nice and structured. Again, he's pushed on our head. Then we pump the elbow through, coming through to Keza, exactly the same as we did in no-gi. There is no real difference here. Notice that bottom knee pushing his hips away the whole time. Again, coming through, side control, pumping through to Keza. Our partner pushes on our face, we push, but they resist, and we use their resistance to open us up to grabbing the head, pulling the head up, lifting it, now wrapping around and changing the direction of that arm. There we go. We can pull that arm through. Now, as we're coming over and around, we might even want to use our own arm to push that arm further through to make sure it stays in front of our stomach. As we get past the head, we should end up perpendicular and should be able to go for a classic D'Arce. From the other side, everything is the same. This time as we're going through, let's have a look at how we use our leg to enhance the strength of our arm, pumping through on that first technique. He pushes against our face. I try and push with my hand, but I'm not strong enough. Notice that we drop our elbow and use our thigh, now the muscles of our leg, to push that arm through. We're now into our Keza Gatame, pushing it nice and deep and coming down. Again, pushing the hips away when you're applying that choke. Starting off again in that side control, pummeling the arm through, looking for the Keza Gatame. This time, as we're coming through to here, we push on that arm that pushes on our face. They resist. As they resist, dropping down, grabbing the head, lifting it up off the ground, pulling our arm, lifting our hips closer to that armpit. The closer we get there, the better it'll be throughout the whole technique. Coming around, again, notice that the free arm pushes their arm through. We should be able to find our D'Arce choke from there. Good luck, see you on the mats.